Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is video number 2.1e lesson. I'm getting a little frustrated. I've had a couple of interruptions and it's ruined my video, so this is take 3. Okay, so this lesson is combined subtraction and addition, and then also giving you a little shortcut for subtraction by rewriting as addition. Let me remind you that addition is combining tiles, subtraction is taking away tiles, and I want you to notice here there's something very similar about numbers 1 and 2 and the other corresponding problems. So number 1 and 2, take a look at these. We've got -3 plus 8 and -3 minus -8. Now the instructions say to circle the operation, which we always do, draw a tile model for each, and then state the sum or difference. So we're going to be following the methods that we've learned in class. Number 1 says -3 plus 8. Circle the operation. I've got 3 negative tiles. I'm going to combine that with 8 positive tiles. Lining them up so I can take care of my zero pairs nicely. Be sure to count accurately. I've got 3 zero pairs. My remainder is 5, so my total is 5 positive tiles. Number 2, I'm subtracting. I've got 3 negative tiles, and I need to take away 8 negative tiles, but I don't have enough negative tiles. So I'm going to add 5 zero pairs, and in adding those 5 zero pairs, I will create enough negative tiles to take away. So here are my 5 zero pairs, and now you can see I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 negative tiles to take away, leaving 5 positive tiles. So the answer is also 5. We get the same answer for number 1 as number 2 because those are equivalent expressions. That's what you're going to be exploring in this lesson. So your task in 2.1e is to please do numbers 3 through 7, and be very thoughtful about how you answer number 7. That's a thinking problem. So come up with these observations. Please pause the video now while you do the rest of this page. Okay, so number 3, the answer is 9. Number 4, the answer is 9. And those two are equivalent expressions. Number 5, the answer is -9. Number 6, the answer is -9 because those two are equivalent expressions. Notice on number 6 and on number 3, I had to add zero pairs. All right, so what you should have noticed, and that's what we just talked about, is those expressions are equivalent. So for number 5 and 6, -6 plus -3 gives the same result as -6 minus 3. So the big takeaway, and it's going to take some practice, is that subtraction is the same as adding the opposite. In general form, this expression is true. A minus B is the same as A plus -B. And this is the big idea that we're going to be working with in this lesson. We're going to be rewriting all subtraction expressions as addition. And the reason we do that is it's much easier to add than it is to subtract. All right, so if you will please turn the page, I'm going to talk about the example and number 8 with you. These instructions say, write an equivalent addition expression for each subtraction expression, and then simplify the addition expression. All right, so here's an example, 3 minus 5. We're going to circle the operation. We're going to change this subtraction expression to an addition expression. 3 stays 3. The minus sign becomes a plus sign, and the positive 5 becomes a -5. 3 plus -5 is -2. Number 8, -2 minus 6. We only change it when it's a minus sign. -2 minus 6 is the same as -2 plus -6. The answer is -8. So please use that kind of thinking to do numbers, number 9 through 15. If you're a speedster, you can do 16, 17, 18, and beyond on this page, but I'm not going to give you the answers for them. All right, so please pause the video and do numbers 9 through 15. Okay, here are the answers for 9 through 15. You may pause the video so that you can take the time to correct them. Notice I've circled the answers in the simplified column, but I also want you to check, are you writing the addition expressions correctly? So please pause the video and take the time to really check this. Okay, here we are on the last page. There are 2 context problems in the beginning. Then I have 9 really quick circle the operation and solve without modeling. And then finally 4 more context problems. So let's start with number 23. I'll give that example and then I'll give you some examples down below. Answer the 2 questions below. Write an expression, solve, and write your answer in context with a sentence. Number 23, and we're looking for code words here. Lewis picks up a football that has been fumbled by his quarterback 12 yards behind the line of scrimmage. He runs 15 yards before he's tackled. We have to assume that's in a positive direction. Where is he relative to the line of scrimmage? So you don't even need to know what a line of scrimmage is, but it's where everybody lines up before they snap the ball. We start 12 yards behind the line of scrimmage. That's a negative 12. Running 15 yards is adding 12. Where is he now relative to the line of scrimmage? We do the math. We get 3. Therefore, he is 3 yards ahead of the line of scrimmage, or in front of. And I'm just going to call it the line, because we all know what that is. If you follow football, you can just say the line. All right, so that's how context problems work. You're going to do number 24 on your own. Let's scroll down so I can talk to you about some of these problems below. All right, so what I'd like to do here is give you a more complicated one. The directions say circle the operation you are going to perform, find the indicated sum or difference. You may change the expression to addition when applicable. I'd like you to cross off you may. And let's make, well, you know what, let me erase that. Let's change this to you must. I really need you to do this. Whenever there is a subtraction problem, please change it to addition for now. You can abandon it later, but I'd like you to do it for now. So let's do the classic double signs. Number 28, double signs. Negative 21 minus negative 51. Negative 21 stays the same, minus becomes plus, oops, forgot to circle the sign, and the opposite of negative 51 is positive 51. There's no calculator, so you're going over in the margin, and you're taking the larger absolute value minus the smaller, and you get 30. Are there more positives or more negatives? There's more positives, so the answer is positive 30. The other one I'd like to do with you is number 32. So number 32 says negative 41 minus 57 minus 16. So this is negative 41 plus negative 57 plus negative 16. These are all negative tiles. How many negative tiles do I have? I'm going to come over here. I'm going to line them up. 41 plus 57. Whoops. 41 plus 57. Plus 16. Notice I'm not putting negative signs there because I know my sum is going to be negative. When I add this up, I get 114 negative tiles. The answer is negative 114. All right, so I would like you to please do number 24, all of the problems that I haven't done in this section, and then all of the problems below. Please pause the video now. And when everyone is done, or most of you are done, you can come back and check your answers. Please pause the video now. Okay, welcome back to the video. Here are the answers for 24 through 33. If you'd like to pause the video, please do. Okay, so you notice when you start the video up, through the magic of video, I've also written in the addition problems. So anything that needed to be rewritten as addition, I did so. Pause the video if you need to, so that everybody can correct these, please. Okay, and then scrolling down, here are the answers to 34 through 37. Pause the video if you need to do so, and thank you very much for your attention. If there's any time left over, which I'm not sure there will be, you can get started on homework, and I would start with the first lesson. The first homework. All right, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope it was a successful day with Mrs. Mandel Moscow. Have a great day, folks. Bye.